Okay, welcome. We're going to start building our Strawbot from the ground up. We're going to start with these pieces. We're going to build two of these. This is the foot. You're going to need the toe piece and these sort of ankle supports. And finally, this piece we call the Achilles, the super heel. All right. Another thing we're going to need are some of these Harvey straws. They come in the paper package. Okay, I'm not sure how standard these are in North America, but you know, I started out going and getting a burger and taking a few extra for myself. Now I have contacts, so I basically have bags of these things. The other thing you're going to need is a standard bendy straw. Okay, and the nice thing about these is they fit inside of the Harvey straw. Harvey straw is a bit oversized. So this is going to actually give us the bendy motion we're looking for. Okay, I got a pair of scissors as well, and your pencil is always going to come in handy. I'll show you why in a second. So, start with the basic foot piece, and what you're going to do is you're just going to kind of fold these over, give it a bit of shape. Okay, you're going to take the toe piece and we're going to insert this first little tab. Okay, not too far, and then we're going to flip it over and push it through the other side. You should have about 3/8 of an inch sticking out the other side. Okay, and the toe cap is going to line up like this eventually. Okay, so what you want to do is take your straw, and now when you're doing these, sometimes you'll have a hard time pushing these through. The end of your straw sometimes is a little bit flared, so the first thing I usually do is just snip a little bit off the end, and you want to take your pencil, and sometimes it helps just to open up the size of that hole just a little bit. Okay, we're going to insert the straw here on the top side, flip it over, and slide it through to the bottom. Okay, we don't need that much poking through on the other side. And now we're going to fold down these edges. And at this point, we want to use the rest of the straw, so I'm going to snip off. I usually leave about this much on the end. It's not exact. It's not a big deal. Just don't leave it too short. We won't have enough room to put the put this ankle piece on, or Achilles piece, as I call it. So take the next piece. Again, you should be able to slide it right through if you've got a clean edge without wrecking the foam. Again, you can trim this piece as you go because we don't want to waste a lot of straws. I used to like to leave a little bit extra. We can always trim it later after we put on the elastics, which I'll show you shortly. We'll take that piece again, and now we're going to actually put this through the front of the toe. So I've got to go through the black first. Okay, see I'm having a bit of a problem there, so I'm going to use this pencil. Okay, through that side, flip it over. Voila. Okay. Once you've got the straws through, you might have to just space this out a little bit, play with the spacing. Okay. Once you have the piece through, you might have to pull this top straw back a little bit. At this point you want to sort of test the movement of this toe and how far the straw sticks out at the bottom. So I can actually pull this back a little bit further. Okay, and now I've got good rotation on the toe piece. Okay, and I'm going to trim this a little bit more. can always come back and trim it later. Okay. So we've got the foot piece done. Rotates good. We're going to move on to the ankle piece, or sorry, Achilles piece, whatever. You can call these pieces whatever you want. You're going to take this, you're going to fold that flap under and line up the holes and fold this part over top. And this part, you might want to just open up the holes just a tiny bit with your pencil. And we're going to feed the straw through. Trim that. Feed through the second part. Once you have both pieces through, we're going to slide the straw through the top. Let's try that again. The other side. Okay. So what you're going to see, you want the black part sticking out just a little bit at the front. And again, I'm going to trim it off so there's about a ½ an inch on the end. Okay, now you're going to take these two pieces and you're going to slide them together like so. Okay, so we now have the ankle. Okay, that's done. Next thing we're going to do is take the ankle supports here, and I'm just going to slide those on the outside. My goodness, my voice is really boring to myself. Again, I built these, this is my fourth one, I guess. Okay, so there you have the foot with the ankle ready to go. Next step.